Dan RadioStyle. Hope everybody out there's having themselves a great day. The importance of your manifestation for a lot of us is one of the things that actually separates us from the manifestation, from the desire that we have. A lot of the times when you have something and you see it as so important, I have to have it, I have to have this thing, I won't be happy until I have it, this is so important to me. Whenever we do that, whenever we place that much of an importance on something, we actually separate ourselves from it. We create this kind of separation where it's out here, I'm over here, and I can't possibly have it the way things currently sit. We see that separation when in reality, manifestation, the key, the trick, everything that matters when it comes to it is realizing that you have it already. And that can be confusing as well to many people. I have it already, why don't I see it yet? Exactly. You have it from an ethereal standpoint. You have it from an imagination body standpoint. You have it in this higher dimensional standpoint, and it's crystallizing into your real world. One of the great things about manifesting is it's a journey. It's actually a journey. And when we can look at that, when we can appreciate the fact that we're on a journey, we can actually enjoy the process. We actually can appreciate the fact that it's unfolding day by day. We can actually enjoy how that unfolding happens. It's actually very, very cool when your manifestation is unfolding. You get to see all these neat things start to be created in your life. Little funny coincidences are all around you. Things start to show themselves. So I know your physical world right now doesn't look like you've got your dream, but your dream is kind of hidden behind that veil of what it is right now. That's what we're changing, right? Isn't that why you're manifesting something? Isn't that why you're maybe trying to get a specific person into your life, maybe get an ex back, maybe you're trying to increase better opportunities at work for yourself, maybe you're trying to enhance your sales. You're trying to improve yourself or expand yourself in some way. Now, again, manifestation is a journey. Journeys take time. And what happens when you manifest is you actually create from your right now, from the moment you're doing your manifestation techniques where you're imagining you're living in the end, you're feeling as though the feeling of the wish fulfilled, right? You feel like you have it already. You've given it some dimension. You've danced around it. You've given it perspective. You've maybe written your scripts. Maybe you've done your vision wheel. You've done your work. The best part is now you've realized from where I am right now, I've created a number of steps to my desire. All of these steps are going to start to fulfill and unfold before your eyes. You're going to start to have feelings to do things. You're going to start to be inspired to do certain things that are necessary to get you to your destination. But the second you do the visualization work, you essentially start your journey. The destination's the quote end of the journey, even though you're going to travel well through the destination, right? You're going to finally get your specific person. You're finally going to manifest a better job, a higher income, a more whatever. And you're going to step through it and then expand it even further. Well, now I'd like to enjoy my year anniversary with my specific person. Or maybe I'd like to have our 10-year anniversary. Or maybe I'd like to buy a house together or have a family together. Or maybe I'd like to go into another company and expand even further. Or maybe even open up my own consulting firm. Any number of things could expand past the destination. So the destination's not the stop. It's only a place in time, in space and time that we've created for this manifestation to occur. It's where it exists. It's where our dream exists. So we must step through those moments. Now, that is, again, the journey. So we start the journey with the imagining process. Now, one of the great things about any journey is it takes time. And one of the great things about time and speed is they are directly related, or inversely proportional, I should say. It's distance divided by time is how you calculate travel, right? Speed. Speed is always how far are you going relative to what amount of time. So if you're trying to go faster in your manifestation, you're already realizing that there's a time component to it. You're already acknowledging that. Now, putting it out in the future, not cool. Realizing that we have it right now, yes, that's how you appropriately visualize. That's how you appropriately hold the feeling of the wish fulfilled. That's how you appropriately live in the end. And then what happens, again, you successively step through a number of moments that are going to happen in real time, that are going to actually happen as experiences in our lives, that are actually going to be part of that journey, that are going to be part of the growth and part of us evolving. Like, it's when we realize that if I think and focus about this particular thing, my desire, my dream, whatever, when I focus and think about it, and I just keep that, and I don't care about anything else, I just do that day, and then I do it again tomorrow, and then I do it again the next day, and I just do it, and I don't think anything of it, you start to see coincidences in your life. You start to see funny little things that show up all over the place that seem to tie into what you've been focusing on, what you've been thinking about. So there's a definite connection between what we spend time focusing on and what we actually experience in our real life. So as we move down this path, as we successively start taking steps towards our destination, you will see things start to play out in your life. You will see things starting to happen. You will see coincidences. You will see some visible outward signs in the world that indicate that your dream is on its way. If you haven't yet, give it time. But two, understand that if you're making this thing so important, where it's so important, I gotta have it now, you're already kind of creating a separation. So the first thing I really want all of us to do is try to back off of that a bit. Find happiness in your own life. Find a way to enjoy this journey. I know you miss whoever it is. I know you've got bills piling up. I know there's an urgency, but having that urgency and paying attention to that urgency actually does you more harm than good. So be relaxed about it. Understand that this is happening. Let it unfold and enjoy the process. The second step that tends to fall for us all is it's the steps that we start to go through. So you're going to go through a series of steps. Step A, step B, step C, and eventually you're going to get to step Z, which is your destination. It happens experience by experience, moment by moment. It's an unfolding process. Now, yes, I know there are times where things manifest immediately, or so it seems. I think it's more intuition, because if you really look at the way things have played out in your life, and certainly mine as well, most of the time it doesn't happen instantly. In fact, very rarely does something I'm thinking about just suddenly pop into my life. No. The creation process is a set of steps, moments, experiences. That is the point of it. It's holding the vision, holding the intent on where you are going, regardless of where you are at. If you're trying to go to Disneyland and you make a wrong turn somewhere, you just get back onto the right road eventually and head back towards Disneyland. It doesn't matter that maybe we got off track. It doesn't matter that maybe I went down a weird avenue. It doesn't matter that whatever experience I'm having right now seems weird and doesn't seem to fit where I think I'm going. Have a little faith. Maybe it has a lot more to do with it than you realize. Have some faith that you are taking steps towards your destination. And finally, 3, the destination. It is just but a step thought. It's like you're stepping through it. It's a point on your path that you are coming to. That is before you. It is in but a moment's time. I'm not sure what that is. It depends on you. It depends on the situations. It depends how often you can not worry too much about how this is playing out and actually enjoy it. Trying to keep your energy in that more positive, uplifted kind of place where, yeah, life's pretty good. I'm actually enjoying it. I like what I'm doing. I like how my day plays out. And I love the fact that all of this is evolving towards my goal, towards my dream. That things are unfolding. Let it happen. Give it the time to grow and blossom. Remember, all motion requires that component of time. It is distance divided by time, or in our cases, your manifestation speed is experiences divided by time. Well, the experiences can happen quickly if you're focused on them, if you're focused on the direction you're going, if you're constantly thinking about that, the inspired actions, the inspired thoughts, the inspired words and deeds will pop into your life more because you're constantly focused on it. You're focused on it. That's why it's happening quicker and better for you, because you're getting the moments done. If in one day's time, I'm able to step through 5 moments, and maybe you step through 2, but we've both got 15 moments to go through before we'll actually get our manifestation, then it's going to take me 3 days to get to my manifestation. It's going to take you, 7.5, right? But that's okay. 7.5, it's still happening, maybe not as quickly. Maybe you're busy. Maybe you're thinking of other things. Maybe occasionally you doubt yourself and catch yourself and go, no. I know what I want. This is what I want. This is what I'm creating. I love this. I'm having this. I'm already it right now. So of course this is going to work out. It's when we realize that this is all playing out exactly as it's supposed to. It's playing out perfectly. We don't necessarily know how. We don't necessarily know when. But we do know it is happening. That we see, that we get assurance of, that we've experienced with simpler manifestations. This is the part of paying attention to when I think about things, when I experience something in my mind, and I live in that feeling, and I realize right now that I have this thing, and I live life with that knowing. Things start to unfold. They start to show up in life. Things start to go, interesting coincidence just happened. Keep on it. Realize that it's going to take its moment to unfold. Realize that if you are creating and thinking of this thing as something that is so important, I can't live without it, you're already creating a separation. You're already acknowledging that you are not it already. And whenever you're trying to create something that you claim you are not, you will never create it. You must be the thing you desire in order to have it in your physical life. And essentially, that's holding the vision, realizing it's coming, realizing it's unfolding in but a moment's time, and allow it to show itself in our life without us constantly having to pester it. That is the key. And when you can do that, things happen more quickly, things happen more smoothly, and you generally have a bigger smile on your face more often. It's Dan Radio Style.